NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
We know how.
Another strike against a Kearny Mesa church that may still be violating public health orders, and the county still won't shut it down despite our coronavirus numbers skyrocketing. Thanks so much for joining us for the Nightly Check-In. I'm Mark Mullen. So last Wednesday, Awaken Church in Kearny Mesa held an indoor service in violation of state and county health orders. Because of our report, the county then sent a compliance officer to the church. Fast forward to last night, instead of having an indoor service, dozens gathered outside. That's good. What was not good is they were not wearing masks and they were not distancing. We have shown this video to county officials who say clearly they are not complying. The county considers singing in a tight group high-risk behavior. What is worse, that the group of young adults don't seem to care, at one point even waving to our cameras. Despite their actions, the county says it will not shut them down, but send a compliance officer out for a second time.
We realize the pandemic is always evolving, and some businesses are simply unclear as to the rules regarding reopening, and so we hope to educate them and to work with them.
And in full disclosure, we're not setting out to pick on this church. We're monitoring compliance issues throughout the county, including this one. Back in May, the county had no interest in working with the El Pres bar in Pacific Beach, which was shut down for blatant violations of health orders. The county has also taken enforcement action on 2 churches, a gym, and a country club for hosting a wedding. Awaken Church, by the way, did send NBC7 a statement that says in part, quote, "At this time, we have chosen to remain focused on our members and maintaining partnerships within the community. We elect to withhold any further comment," the statement said. Okay, numbers now. The latest here in San Diego County, our positivity rate is holding at 6%. That's 501 new cases out of more than 8,300 tests. There are a total of 25,608 cases in the county. Sadly, 7 more San Diegans passed away. In total, there have been 512 people who have passed away from COVID-19 since all of this started. Well, for thousands of small businesses, adaptation and creativity have become the key to survival. And in the East Village, a salon and restaurant are partnering to help each other out. The Courtyard opened up a section of its dog park so that neighboring salon, Tailored Hair, could continue its operation outside. They say the team up is how they will get through this pandemic together.
What more of a social experiment is this, to get your haircut in a dog run?
So I think the more partnerships we have, the better, and we'll ride the wave together.
We'll all laugh through this crazy time together too. Salon owner Lizzie says they are going to try the outdoor salon for the next 2 weeks and then reevaluate from there. But she's got a lot of bookings. Apparently she's solid for 2 weeks. No mask, no fly. Southwest and American Airlines now say there will be no more mask exceptions for any passenger over 2 years old, even those with medical conditions. The airline says travelers should wear a mask from the moment they enter the airport until they exit the terminal on the other end. Southwest's new policy goes into effect July 27th, American Airlines on the 29th. By the way, 59% of Americans say they don't plan on renewing their gym memberships once the pandemic is over. That is a finding of a survey conducted by online broker TD Ameritrade. More than half say the pandemic helped them find more affordable ways to get exercise and live a healthier lifestyle. The shift is likely due to cheaper fitness apps, outdoor activities like runs and walks, which are free. And some folks are buying home workout equipment during the quarantine as well, which they think are cheaper than dues sometimes. Okay, weekend almost here. Dagmar will join us with your Friday forecast right after the quick break.
NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE. Bill Howe. We know how.
Time for a new water heater? Call Bill Howe, San Diego's most trusted plumber since 1980. So whether you are looking at a traditional tank or a tankless water heater, you know who to call.
Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE. Bill Howe. Because
We know how.
We're looking at a beautiful Friday. Thursday was the coolest of the days this week, but Friday is a close second. You will end up seeing temperatures along the coastal zones under gradually clearing, mostly sunny skies at around the low 70s. Inland valleys, you're looking at about the upper 70s and the low 80s. Also mostly sunny skies. Breezy conditions linger. Mountains, you will see right around that low 80 mark. It's going to be pretty nice out there. Starting a bit of a warm up now. Deserts, though, still at the 104, 105 mark. They're enjoying that because this is slightly at and below seasonal norms. We're going to be back to seasonal seasonal norms before you know it. So enjoy your Friday. You really couldn't ask for a better one in the month of July.
It is opening day for a sporting goods store in downtown La Mesa that was destroyed during last month's riots. Around 200 people waited outside just to support Play It Again sports store this morning. The store, located on University Avenue and La Mesa Boulevard, was looted, vandalized, and burned during the La Mesa riots in early June. The owner's family says they could not have reopened without the community's help.
I think this is something that brings people together, and when people were here cleaning, it was all about the community and helping everybody out, and it was just so much support for us, and I think it made people come together, and that's what we really appreciate the most.
Pretty cool, right? As far as those accused of looting the store, so far just one person has been arrested, a 25-year-old man from La Mesa, arrested and charged with burglary. Well, it may not physically be in downtown this year, but Comic-Con spirit is well underway online. If you have never experienced the world's biggest pop culture convention, kind of scared of the outfits, you can easily do so in the comfort of your own living room. And it is all for free, and there are no lines. There is a virtual exhibit hall, an artist's alley, and more than 300 online panels featuring movies like the upcoming Bill and Ted sequel and TV shows like Star Trek, The Walking Dead, and NBC's Superstore.
Comic-Con is certainly not dead. We're here. We'll be here next year, and hopefully even bigger and better when we can all meet together in person.
That'll be great. In the meantime, though, you can see Comic-Con fans creating this tribute outside the Tin Fish restaurant in the Gas Lamp, complete with signs and flowers, candles, even a few Comic-Con bags. Certainly a lot of people very disappointed they cannot be here in person this year, but tell us in all of the interviews that we have been doing this week, they look forward to next year. You can check out a full list of online panels on our website, NBC7.com. It's going to do it for us. That's the nightly check-in. Before we sign off, make sure to check out the new episode of our Scene in San Diego featuring Eater podcast. It is all about the San Diego craft brewing industry in the middle of the pandemic. I'm Mark Mullen. Take care. Have a good night.